Greetings everyone, this is the wind from the north delivered to you straight from Russia. My name is Nelly and today we're having a tour around my apartment, my middle-class apartment. I wanted to show you around, guys, because I know that many people are curious about how other people from other countries live. At least I am very curious about you guys. And before doing that, let's have a quick overview on what can be considered middle class here in Russia in the year 2022. The first is, no surprise, income. Personal income of 40,000 rubles today is considered enough to be a lower middle class. Second point is your savings. So to fit in the middle class, you have to have about 650,000 rubles as your savings account. Third point is that you afford traveling at least twice a year. And by traveling, I understand traveling abroad, like long distance traveling. Of course, it has been pretty tough, the recent 3 years with all the pandemic and the political situation. But still, it is possible. You can find your chances and travel. And for that, we have two passports. This is my inner passport and this is my international one with all the visas. Honestly, guys, I haven't been using this very much recently. So number 4 is a car. So you should have a car to be middle class, and this car should be of some foreign brand. And this is weird, guys, because today I'm living in a city which is a hometown for Russian Lada car. It's produced here, and I think that 80% of people here drive this Russian car because they are fans. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm sorry, no offense. I'm not a fan, so I have a car over German brand. So on top of these 4 points, I would personally add one more, which is owning an apartment. Because I really believe that Russians tend to prefer owning apartments to renting it. And for some people, it is like a lifetime achievement to buy a good apartment. And I know many families try and do their best to provide their children with accommodation for the future life. Okay, with all that said, guys, let's look around, see what I have here. You're very welcome to my home. Okay guys, I know this is pretty unexpected, a place to start a room tour, but suddenly I found out I ran out of water, and yeah, I decided why not, let's go and show you the place where I take water. So right now I'm standing in the yard of my apartment block, and it's left wing and this is a centralized water filter. So drinking water is a big issue here in my city, and to save some money we decided to put a centralized water filter, and the whole building goes here to have some water. It is a paid service, so I'll show you. I installed the 5 liters bottle, plastic bottle inside, and I put my coins in there. So it takes 20 rubles for 5 liters. Then I press the start button and wait. Okay guys, since we are already here downstairs, I'll show you around in the yard, okay? Okay, so first of all, it's a gated area. That's the entrance gate, that's the security booth, and the building itself is pretty huge. It's a big one. It has 14 stores, 3 entrances, a little parking lot here. and a children's playground. This is the playground, the children's playground, which belongs to the area. It is tiny, and in a sunny weather it's filled with kids. And somewhere up there are my windows. So yes guys, these red bricked buildings and gated areas, playgrounds, and the parking lot belonging to the apartment building, that are all the signs for a middle class housing here in the city. All the buildings of this type were constructed within the last 2 decades, and they are pretty spacious inside. So let's go and see what we have. This is the entrance area, the mailboxes, 2 elevators, but I'm not taking you to the elevator. We're going up the stairs, up to the 9th floor, because we're just keeping fit. So never use an elevator if you want to keep fit. Alright, so we arrived to the 9th floor, and this is our garbage chute, but it's not working. No, you cannot open it. Just to keep the place clean, just to avoid all sorts of, cockroaches and stuff. Here we are in my apartment. The first thing you do, guys, when you enter any Russian house, you take off your boots, okay? That's a cute tradition, also for hygienic reasons. All right, so we'll start from the entrance door and go anti-clockwise, if you don't mind. This is the living room and the TV, which I'm not watching. If you saw my video on sources of information and news for Russians, you might know about the TV. I will leave you a link to watch it. This is a kitchen. Kitchen is a sacred place for Russians. We spend a lot of time here discussing things, drinking tea. Russians are crazy about tea. This is my favorite spot to watch the sunsets and drink morning coffee. And what I wanted to show you guys is this thing. Since it's autumn, it's harvest time, and these beauties are presented by my boyfriend's parents. They are crazy about growing things. So it's apples, eggplants, garlic. I wish you could smell it, guys. The apple smell is just simply paradise. Okay. Next room. Our next room is master bedroom. This is my realm. I guess you can tell by the decorations and color. I love it when there's no extra stuff and furniture, so I'm trying to avoid packing it with a lot of things. This is a door to the toilet, and that's the bathroom door. Oh, we're not going there, guys, if you don't mind. Next room on the way is what I call a music room, a music salon. But when I have my guests, when I have my friends visiting, they stay here too. Yes. Okay. Next place used to be a balcony. Now it's my working space. And this plastic thing over there, I wanted to tell you a fun fact. The thing is, we don't have dryers. And for some reason, we are equipped with all sorts of washing machines, but not dryers. And I know it's a very irritating fact for so many foreigners. and a lot of people, expats, they complain that it does take getting used to and never stops irritating, the fact of not having a dryer. But you just use this plastic thing to hang out the washed clothes and bear with the fact. That's how things work here. The view from the window. You have already seen the playing ground. I just wanted to show you the school. That's the school. And the common residential block in this area. Oh, this room is my child's room, my daughter's. She's not living here now because she's a student. So the room feels lonely. And sometimes I spend the night here because I miss her a lot. And the last tiny space I wanted to show you is a closet. So this thing is a place to keep boxes and extra clothing, because we have 4 seasons in Russia and it requires a lot of clothing. Trust me on that. That was it, guys. I hope you liked it. One more thing. Since we touched the topic of prices, I thought maybe you would be curious about the price of this very apartment. Current market price in the autumn of 2022 is about 6 million rubles. And the demand for apartments like this has been growing recently because it's common knowledge that during the crisis periods, real estate is believed to be a good investment. Okay, yeah, I thought I would wrap up my video with a quick question to you. So, judging by the window view here, what do you think? Is it a rich city or a poor one? Or is it middle class? Let me know in the comment section. I'm very curious what you say about that. Stay tuned, my dears. See you later.